Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the brand new Glaminatrix Cosmetics palette Pretty in Pastels, and also I use their brand new cheek and lip flushes in the looks, and both of these products, if I've got this correct, should be going up in a few hours, but all of those details will be down below for you guys. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Before we do, let's do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also quickly noting, we're actually going to swipe straight into swatches. So I do the full arm swatch, the kind of like up close slow motion of the swatch, and then I've done individual hand swatches for the metallic shadows, and then we will go into look 1, but there will be timestamps in case you're only interested in certain things. All right, now let's get into it. Okay, so you guys are zoomed in nice and close. Now, everything that I use on my face or in all of the looks today will be linked down below in the description box. The palette and the liquid cheek and lip flushes, they will be like at the top. Now, the Glaminatrix link is affiliated. All of the links are affiliated, so if you shop through them, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. You can also use the code Martina Lily, and that will get you 10% off with Glaminatrix Cosmetics. So again, thank you if you use it. And then for the looks, if you want to see like the rest of the products that I was using on my face, it's going to say makeup look 1, like see the like a link, like shop the products here or whatever, or see the products here, like look 1 link, look 2 link, look 3 link. It's because I like too many characters for the description box, so I have to do it like that if you're wondering. And also, fun fact, I'm going to start while I'm talking by priming my lids with my NARS eye primer. This is actually the last look that I'm filming. So I filmed looks 2 and 3 already, because when I filmed those looks, I was like filming other videos at the same time and stuff and didn't have a chance to like do the intro and all that kind of stuff. So I just filmed them out of order sometimes. So this is actually my last look. For this look, I'm actually going to do a halo eye. So I'm going to start with my Delium Tools 765, and I'm going to go into this color first, which is Entrance. And I'm going to build in the outer and inner corners. And as I said, this I've already done 2 looks with this palette, and you guys have seen a couple of looks and already commented saying you can't wait to see the actual looks like in the tutorial, so hopefully you're catching this video. I think it was my Sisley foundation review had look 3, and my like 10 makeup products I can't live without video had look 2 in this video. But what I can already tell you is the pastels in this palette, the pastel mattes, they perform phenomenally, like truly phenomenally. I don't even know if what I said was a word then. Normally I find pastels a real letdown. I actually love, like if I'm going to wear color, to be fair, it's probably going to be more of a pastel. I really like a pastel. I think they're really soft and chic, and they're very hard to get right with formulation. Like even the Natasha Denona Midi Pastel palette, I was really disappointed in. The pastels had hardly any opacity to them and like really just kind of blended off the eye, whereas I feel like you can just even see with this one, like it's with no white base, this is just so opaque and just so easy to apply and use. Now I'm going to pick up a Rephr 13 and I'm going to go into Restful, which is the dark green here. So yeah, spoiler alert, you'll hear me rave about these in the next 2 looks as well, but I really am impressed with the quality of these shadows. So now I'm going to use this one to deepen up. And like I said, they're really pigmented, so you want to start slow and build. So I'm just going to lay down the color, and then what I'm going to do is pick up that angled brush again. Just kind of use that to like blend a little and mesh it in. See, like that? And if I want to go deeper, like at any point I can. But just initially, I want to kind of build softly. just like so. I could not do a 3 looks with this palette without using the greens. Was never gonna happen. What I've just picked up is a Rephr 1, and I've just got a little bit of the entrance color, that limey pastel green, and I'm just gonna blend slightly the edges here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put intensifiers on this eye, and I won't put it on this eye, even though I've already done the looks and I know how these perform with and without it, just so you can see. I'm just gonna pick up a Rephr 2, and first I'm gonna go into Soothing, which is this like jewel type green. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime green, but it's a little bit lighter. And I'll see how this applies with no intensifiers. So I'm just gonna stamp that on the lid. Oh, that's pretty. If to get these like dark jewel green metallics like right is quite, well, it's a challenge, I find, because a lot of the times they'll have a black base, and if the brand isn't careful when you apply them, the metallic green can really just shift away or like blend away in application and just leave you with this really black base. That's what it's one of the things that makes the Pat McGrath Labs green in Sublime so perfect and impressive. But this one, with even with like no intensifiers, no glitter glue, no nothing, is very impressive. This is the first time I'm using this shade. I'm just gonna pick a little bit up with my finger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That is impressive. All right, now let's do the other side with my intensifier stick, my Pat McGrath Labs one. If you don't have intensifiers, you can put down a little bit of glitter glue or concealer, or just spray your brush. And with these kind of jewel greens, when they do have a black base, you want to more stamp the product on to disperse the color, so that you are getting more of just that straight color rather than like, you know, blending away some of that color as well. It's just a way to get it more intense. I like it with this shade with finger application the best. I think it really just comes across super molten and metallic. Look at that. I've really made a mess of this blending right here, but that's okay, we'll fix it. Oh, that is so pretty. That is gorgeous. Now you could leave this here and not do what I'm about to do next, up to you, but I am also going to take that Rephr 2, I'm just going to switch to the other side, and I have to go into Soulful, and I'm just going to put Soulful over the top, like a fairy dusting. And again, just tapping. And then I'm going to take Soulful up a little bit, which is kind of how I like to do my halo eyes, but again, you could do a more structured one, completely up to you. That's pretty, I like that. That's so nice. I love those greens together, so pretty. Okay, picking up that Rephr 13, I'm gonna go back into the dark green matte. And now we're gonna marry the edges here. And obviously you can make this as deep or as light as you like. You don't have to, you know, just do what I do. Do what you like. I am gonna deepen this up a little bit though. Yeah, I like that, that's cool. What I'm going to do now while I'm here is I'm going to put the Lisa Eldridge black eyeliner on my top waterline. And then I just got today in the post the new Lisa Eldridge mascara and eyeliner. So I'm going to do a review of the, like I'm going to film a review of these tomorrow, but I'm just going to try them today. So I'm just going to speed through me trying to do a wing. Hopefully I get it in frame because I kind of suck at these. So let's just see how we go. I am going to leave that there for now because it's at that point where it's like either going to keep getting bigger and bigger and then it's going to be like just a straight wing black eye with no eyeshadow. That was pretty easy to use, to be honest. The fact that these wings are not that great is more so because when I have hooded eyes, like a wing is not an easy thing to do on my eye shape because I do have like folds and everything, so I need to like maneuver it a bit. And then also I don't do them very often, so it's really not my skill set. But I will say that was easy to use. All right, now let's try this mascara. So just in case you're curious, I will do a review, but that's the one. I am very excited to see what this is like. My initial thoughts aren't like blown away. I think it's more of like a lengthening mascara than like a volumizing mascara, which I usually like a volumizing one just because I already have long lashes. But also sometimes it's hard to tell with a mascara because you can think like it kind of sucks on the first go and then the formula like thickens up with being open and then all of a sudden it's amazing. So I will test it a few more times before I make my decision. Now I'm going to do the speed through of my base. And I am testing a heap of new products today, so if this all turns out horribly, it's just for science, okay? Let's do it. Base and everything is on. I also just put the Olive Victoria Beckham eyeliner in my lower waterline. Let's finish these eyes. So I'm going to take a BK Angie 504, and I'm just going to go into the light green color and just softly. And then I've just got a small pencil brush and I'll go into the dark green. Just like smudge that here. For the inner corner, I'm just going to take a touch of this one, which is Ethereal. I'm going to take the Vive Skin Dew for highlight, and I'm just going to work it into my sponge. And whenever I do a really bold eye, I actually really like to quite glow my cheeks up. I might actually take Golden Nectar from Pat McGrath to set it. And then cream blush. Which one of these will we take? I might take Petal, because I think Petal is actually the only one I haven't used yet. Yeah, so I'm going to take Petal, which is kind of like this peachy color right here. And I like to apply these with my sponge. And these are phenomenal, by the way. These are just absolutely the most natural, beautiful little cream blushes. Oh, just absolutely stunning. Like, look at that. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. I'm actually just going to set that with Gucci Tender Apricot with my Smashbox brush. I just want a little like bit of brighter color over the top. Perfect. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. For the lip, I think I might even skip a lip liner. I'm going to take Yarrow from Chantecaille, which is just like a lip veil. It's actually probably a little bit too light a pink, so I might actually put this Hourglass lip gloss in Sublime over the top. Let's see how that goes. I think I like that. All right, let me go do hair and everything and we'll zoom out and see how this look has come together. All right, friends, finished makeup look 1. What do you guys think? I feel like it came together. I feel like it was looking a little rough at the start, but usually when these like deeper smoky eyes, you know, they do look rough at the start, because these kinds of looks, you need like a full face of glam with them, at least, or I think anyway. But I do think it's come together, and I feel like even the wings are looking pretty good. I mean, that Lisa Eldridge wing liner was pretty darn easy to use, I'll sure not lie. All right, this is finished look 1. Let's go ahead now and move on to look number 2. Welcome to look number 2, and this is actually the first look that I'm filming because sometimes I gotta film out of order. So I haven't even swatched this palette yet, but we are going to create a look. I've swatched the metallics, so I could figure out what I wanted to do today though, but you have already seen swatches. Now I'm going to prime today with my Viseart Eye Primer, which is nearly empty. Now I'm filming this early before work, so I always like to kind of say what I'm doing for the day in these, just so that you can kind of see, you know, what I'm wearing the look for, if you will. I'm going to do a halo eye today, I think. So I'm going to start by mixing these 2 colors together and kind of popping them on the inner and outer corners. So this is a Delium Tools 765 angled brush. And so technically this is actually the first time I'm trying this palette. So let's start by pressing them here on the inner and outer corner. Wow, that's going on really well for a pastel. Pastels are notoriously, pastel mattes I should say, notoriously difficult to kind of get right, I find. That's cute. I like that. They're going on really well so far. There is a little bit of kick up in the pan, but that's to be expected for a pastel, if I'm honest. I think this, for those of you going into like spring, well, for all of us going into Easter, I feel like this palette is like perfect Easter kind of vibes. But also for those of you in the world that are going into spring, I feel like this is a really good palette for like spring, summer. I am going to take a Rephr 27 and I'm going to use the exact same shades, mixed together. And I'm just going to slightly connect this halo. You don't need to connect your halos, I just do, because I find it just makes my hooded eyes look a little less hooded. But I'm just going to do it softly there. I'm just going to take this Rephr one and I'm going to go into the dark green here, and I'll start really small. I'm just going to use this to deepen. So I've just picked up a soft amount and I'm tapping really lightly into the outer corner here. And like I'm holding my brush back really far, because the further you hold your brush back, the less pressure you're going to use to apply the shadow. And obviously you can like build this up as much or as little as you want. But I do want to I like to wiggle the colour kind of back here, because I do like to lift this outer corner for myself. That's a pretty colour. I like that. These mattes are performing exceptionally so far. So happy days. I am very impressed by them. That Glaminatrix quality you know and love. Now I am going to take my Intensify stick and just pop this just a teeny bit in the center here. You don't have to do this, you can wet your brush, you know the drill. Do whatever you like. I'm going to take now this Sonia G Builder Pro, and I'm actually going to go into the pink. You thought I was going to go into the green, didn't you? That'll be another look, don't worry. But yeah, I really want to use the pink today, and I thought the green and pink would look nice together. So let's tap this in the center. So I tap the most amount of pigment towards the lash line, and then as I go upward, I use a lighter touch and like kind of scatter it. And then I always say this, but you can like make this as structured as you like. I just like to kind of scatter mine up like fairy dusting, because I find it suits my eye shape more. That is a very pretty shade. Look at that, so wearable too. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That is really pretty. I'm actually now going to pick up this Rephr 14 Mini, and I'm going to go into this color right here, which is Peaceful, sorry, and it's like a dark navy blue. I just want to deepen the outer corners up a little bit. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mix Peaceful and Joyful, the deep purple, together, and just see what that kind of creates. And I'm just going to tap that. Just want to deepen this a little bit more. Yeah, that's nice. Again, just start small. You can always add color, but you can't really take it off. So work to like start with building it up and then go from there. I'm just taking that Rephr 27 with 0 color, and I'll just give it a wiggle here just to blend a touch. I am going to put a dark green olive eyeliner on my top waterline from Victoria Beckham. I'm going to use my Rabanne mascara for my top lashes, and then do the speed through of my base makeup like normal, and then we'll come back and do everything. So if you've seen these, you know the gist. Let's go. Up to bronzer and brows is all done, and as a side note, that was the first time I tried this Kylie Cosmetics foundation. I picked it up when I got the Christian Louboutin one from Harrods, because if I was spending so much money on shipping, I was like, oh, I kind of want to get something else. And the claims of that really drew me in. Not so much that it's Kylie Jenner, I could care less, but just the claims of it. And I used to actually really like her cosmetics before she reformulated. Anyway, as a digression, I just picked it up to try it, but I'm impressed. Like, a first impression, I'm impressed. It looks lovely. All right, so let's just take these two shadows with my Sigma E36 and I'll just lightly run them underneath here. Finish these always up. I did also put the Victoria Beckham eye brightener on my lower waterline. You know, we do nothing crazy with the lower lash line. Just a little pencil brush I'll go into. I'm just going to mix these two together actually, which is Restful and Peaceful. And then for the inner corner, I'm actually going to go into the yellow shade, which is Magical, and this is a Sonia G pencil brush. I'll just put a wee touch. That's really pretty. I like that. Nice. Okay, I'll pop a little bit of my Rabanne mascara on my lower lashes quickly off camera, and then we'll do highlighter, blush and lips. For highlighter, I'm going to take my Rabanne Metal Shot. I think this will be perfect to match like the lid, because that center lid looks a little bit frosty, not so pinky, which I actually really like about it. So I think this will like match perfectly. I love this as a highlighter so much. So pretty. And then I'm not actually going to set that because I just like how that's looking on its own. I'm going to take one of the new Glaminatrix cheek and lip tints in the shade Lavish for my cream blush. So this kind of is like a terracotta. I'll need to go quite light with it because it's probably a little bit too deep for my skin tone. And I was going to mix it with like a different shade to make it a little bit lighter, but let's just YOLO and see how it goes. So I'm just working it into the butt of my sponge, and I'll lightly, oh actually no, that's lovely. Woo! I like that shade. I really am liking these lip and cheek tints from Glaminatrix because they're really light and natural on the skin. Yeah, look at that. How pretty. Oh, I love that. Okay, yay. I'm glad I didn't mix that. That's delightful. And then I'm going to set that with Paradise Glow from Pat McGrath Labs. I thought this would be a perfect shade match. This is just my Smashbox brush. Perfect. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. For lips, I'm going to take my Chanel lip liner in 158. And then I'm going to take my Lisa Eldridge Le Rephr lipstick. Okay, let me go figure out hair and jewelry and all that jazz, and we will zoom out and see finished look 2. All right, my friends, finished look 2. What do you guys think? I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I love how the green and everything has turned out and the contrast of it and the yellow on the inner corner. For me, so pretty. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let's go ahead and move now on to look 3, which is the final look. Look number 3. So I have done my foundation and concealer already because I'm batch filming today and I'm doing a foundation and a concealer review, and this one all in one go. So I will do bronzer, highlight, blush and lips with you guys in this look though, don't you worry. I'm going to take my NARS eye primer today, and I kind of just want to go a bit softer, I think, for a look today. I say that now, you know, famous last words. I'm going to start with a Rephr 15, and I want to go into Imaginary first, which is this kind of like pastel orange. And I'm just going to start by wiggling this into the crease. So I'm just starting by tucking it into the crease here and just like wiggling my brush around to like blend it out. And then I'll slowly bring it forward as well. And the second look, because the second look was the first time I tried this palette, the eyeshadow wore so well all day. It looked absolutely stunning, didn't crease, didn't fade away, nothing. It wore really, really well. So I'm definitely impressed with the formulation of these shadows for sure. That looks really pretty. I really like that color actually. I like that color. It reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys have this in the US, a frosty fruit. In Australia we have these like icy poles, like I don't know what you guys, ice blocks we call them. And it's called a frosty fruit, and it's like a tropical kind of fruit ice block, and that's what this color reminds me of. My Aussies and probably Kiwis will be like, yep, know exactly what you're talking about. Reminds me of my childhood frosty fruits. Alright, now I'm going to pick up a Sonia G Crease Pro, and I'm going to go into Luminous, which is like a dark reddy brown. I'm just going to start small, and I'll tap this on the outer corner here. I just want to deepen the outer corner a touch. I'm not going to drag it too far inward though. And then I'm going to wiggle that to lay down the colour, and then pick up my Rephr 15 again, and then use that to actually blend out the colour, because I don't want it to be too dark. Just like that. Now this bit here will look a little messy for now. Don't you worry, it will come together. But I'm just going to leave it like that for now until we've got a metallic on. So again, I lay down where I want the colour. Rephr 15, I have no extra colour on this, and then I use that to blend it out. Now if you want to go deeper, you could just use the same brush and like apply more colour. It's up to you. I like how that's coming together though, that's really nice. I'm going to take my Intensify stick, because these are a little bit sparkly, but you can, you know, same spiel. Not use it, wet your brush, use concealer, glitter glue, whatever you like. Whatever you like. I'm going to take this Rephr number 2, and I really just want to go into Idealist, which is the orange, because it just really looks stunning. It's like this beautiful little peachy orange. I'll try it with a brush, but I'm thinking, oh no, that's pretty. I was going to say I think maybe with a finger it might be better, but actually no. Oh, that's so lovely. This just screams vacation vibes to me. I don't know why it's reminding me of like a tequila sunrise or something. Anyone else? Oh, that is such a pretty color. Look how pretty that is. Wow, I like that color. That is so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. That is so pretty and so easy to create. Just picking up Luminous again, that reddy kind of burgundy brown with that Sonia G Crease Pro, and I'm just gonna lightly marry and deepen. Out here. And then I'm just gonna pick up that Rephr 15 and like wiggle it in here again, just to blend. Nice. Oh wow, I really like that. I really like that. I'm going to take Imaginary on a Sigma E36 for the lower lash line. And then just with a Rephr 3, I'm going to go into Luminous, which is that reddy brown. And then for the inner corner, I'll go into, I think, just a touch of the yellow. I really liked that in the second look, and it really brightened up the inner corner here. Just a touch though. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me pick an eyeliner. For the top waterline, I'll take Cocoa from Victoria Beckham. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to regret this, but I was thinking the Natasha Macro crayon in Fuchsia. Let's just see. I don't know if I got that on camera, sorry, I had to get real close to the mirror. Actually that looks That looks good. All right, cool. Let's take my Cali Ray mascara. So this is the eyes all finished. I really like these. I really like the way this has turned out. I really do. It's just, I don't know, it's giving me cocktail vibes and I'm kind of here for it because maybe because I feel like I want to go on a vacation. But anyway, BK103 with my Gucci bronzer in the shade 1. For a liquid highlighter, I'm going to take the YSL Cushion Highlighter, so Gold Rush Trio. And it's just a cushion, so I just actually dip my like sponge directly into it. This product isn't a must-have, but if you are a sucker for cushion products like I am, it really is delightful. I just love a cushion product, I really do. I will set that with my Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide in Champagne. And then we have to take one of the new Glaminatrix Cosmetics liquid blushes. This is the shade Sunny. I think it's going to be a perfect little accent color. It's like an orange peach. And I just take it on my sponge. I love these, by the way, guys. Like, don't sleep on these cream blushes from, and like they're called lip and cheek tints from Glaminatrix, but they're phenomenal. They're so natural. Like, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. They're like a natural version of the Rare Beauty blushes. Because you know the Rare Beauty ones are like super, super, super pigmented. Love them. And then I'm just going to set it with a touch of the Gucci Tender Apricot blush. For lips, I'm going to take Pat McGrath Labs Contour Lip Liner. And then I'm going to take the Haus Labs Lip Crayon in Blush Matte. And then I'm going to take Lisa Eldridge Silent Sun, lip gloss. Let me do hair and all that jazz. We will zoom out and wrap this up. All right, my friends, third and final look. What do you guys think? I really, really like how this look turned out. I really do. I'm loving the vibe of it. All right, what do I think of this palette and whether or not I recommend it? Honestly, it's gonna be one of those kinds of palettes where if you think you'll get the use out of this because it is a colorful palette, go for it. These are, and I'm not just saying this because yes, I do love Glaminatrix, but you know, I have talked about, you know, products from them before when I've tried them where I think certain things could use work and all that kind of stuff. So this is still very much an honest and true opinion. These mattes are the hands down the best pastel mattes I have ever tried. Hands down. They are phenomenal. They are so good. They don't have a lot of fallout. They're so highly pigmented, especially considering I didn't even have to use a white base on them. Stunning. The metallics, gorgeous. Absolutely whole other level gorgeous. Just like I expected them to be, because Glaminatrix Cosmetics metallic shadows are just like Pat McGrath level exceptional in my personal opinion. So if this is a palette, because it is colorful, it's not going to be for everyone, but if this is a palette that speaks to you and you will get use out of it, I say go ahead. It is such high quality, absolutely beautiful. The Glaminatrix you know and love, you'll regret nothing. Same with the cream blushes or the lip and cheek tints. Wow, I am so excited to see what additional Glaminatrix complexion products they're going to come out with, because if those are any indication of the quality of what they're bringing out, oh, our mind is going to be continued to be blown by this brand. So overall, the new releases for me are just an A++. I absolutely love them. They will be linked down below, and you can use Martina Lily. I think it gives you 5 or 10% off, but it'll be down below in the description box for you guys. But yeah, let me know what you think. What was your favorite look? Are you planning on picking up any of the new releases from Glaminatrix? Let me know. I love hearing from you guys. You know, if you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. I truly appreciate you. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!